I want to pivot now and bring in our next guest who just wrote a book about the impact that the far-left agenda poses on Christianity in America.
For more, let's bring in the host of the Lucas Miles Show and author of Woke Jesus, The False Messiah, Destroying Christianity, Lucas Miles. Lucas, great to have you with us. Your new book, it just went on sale yesterday. Congratulations. Talk to us more about your book and what made you jump into it following your previous book, The Christian Left.
First off, thanks for having me on the program. And yeah, very excited. The book was #1 bestseller yesterday on Amazon in the church and state category. And look, there's an issue in America. There's a virus that's affected not only politics and public health and our education system, it's also affected the church, and that is wokeism. And I think it's critical that people understand this. And so in this book, I really wanted to unpack all the different ways in which wokeism has affected the church and how it's evolved really over the centuries into this progressive form of Christianity that we're seeing today.
Do you get the sense that Americans are finally starting to wake up to this?
I think so. I mean, look, I'm an optimist. I think that this is a winnable battle for us. But there's still a lot of pockets in the church where there's confusion. I think that the tough thing about Christianity and wokeism is that we are seeing the name of Jesus used as sort of this propaganda, justifying behaviors like socialism and open borders. And the argument for a lot of Christians, I don't think that they have always the biblical literacy to be able to defend these issues, because they hear from the other side, well, Jesus said, love your neighbor, so shouldn't you do this? And I think that, what I wanted to do in this book was give people the tools that they can really push back against wokeism confidently with a biblical framework.
Lucas, we've seen a lot of companies take, the woke agenda, and it obviously hasn't worked for them. Does your book show and talk a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I tried to really go through all the aspects of how wokeism is affecting culture and religion. And so I talk about public health. I talk about ESG. I talk about there's also a thing where many Christian universities are receiving, financing from leftist organizations that are slowly kind of drifting them that direction. So we have mission drift happening at a corporate level as well as, within our nonprofits in this nation. And I think that we have to look at this really systemically and holistically if we're going to push back against it.
All right, Lucas Miles, so great to have you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Looking forward to reading your book.
Thank you.
And